Did you know that Tanzania has not only achieved food security but exceeded it by 128%?
This remarkable accomplishment has turned the nation into an agricultural powerhouse, allowing it to export surplus food to neighboring countries. In this video, we will explore possible causes of food insecurity in Africa and how Tanzania is able to achieve 128% surplus food. If you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe to get amazing facts, news, stories, and current happenings within and around Africa.
And don't forget to like and share our videos. Food security remains a significant goal for many African nations due to ongoing challenges that threaten reliable access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food. Here's a look at why food security is still a primary objective and the issues that keep it at the forefront of national agendas in Tanzania and across Africa.
1. Climate change and environmental degradation. With increasing temperatures, unpredictable rainfall, and more frequent droughts and floods, African countries like Tanzania are especially vulnerable to climate variability. These climate impacts disrupt agricultural cycles, reduce crop yields, and threaten food production stability. Deforestation, soil degradation, and water scarcity further exacerbate the issue.
2. Rapid population growth. Africa's population is growing faster than any other region in the world.
Meeting the rising food demand from a young and growing population puts pressure on food production, supply chains, and agricultural land. 3. Dependence on rain-fed agriculture. Despite efforts to improve irrigation, a large portion of Africa's agriculture still relies on rainfall, which leaves crops susceptible to seasonal and climate-based changes. Enhancing irrigation infrastructure remains a major goal for food security. For limited access to agricultural inputs and technology, smallholder farmers, who produce the bulk of Africa's food, often lack access to modern inputs like improved seeds, fertilizers, and farming equipment. Limited access to these resources and modern farming techniques keeps productivity low. 5. Post-harvest losses and poor storage. Significant amounts of food are lost due to inadequate storage, processing, and transportation infrastructure. 6. Market access and infrastructure challenges. Poor transportation infrastructure in rural areas restricts farmers' access to markets, reducing their income potential and limiting the distribution of food within countries and across borders.
7. Conflicts and displacement. Conflicts within and between nations disrupt food production, displace communities, and hinder access to agricultural land.
8. Political and policy instability. Inconsistent agricultural policies, land tenure issues, and governance challenges can undermine food security initiatives.
Tanzania has not only achieved food security but exceeded it by 128%. Let's explore how Tanzania made this happen and what it means for the future of food security in Africa. Tanzania's agricultural policies have played a crucial role in boosting food security and enabling it to become a net exporter of food.
Key factors that have contributed to this success include
1. National Agricultural Policy, 2013.
The National Agricultural Policy of Tanzania emphasizes increasing agricultural productivity, improving infrastructure, and supporting smallholder farmers. The policy also focuses on fostering food security through sustainable practices and enhancing market access. It encourages the use of modern farming techniques, irrigation, and improved seed varieties to boost production.
2. Agricultural Sector Development Program, ASDP.
The ASDP aims to transform Tanzania's agricultural sector by increasing productivity, promoting value addition, and ensuring food security.
It has led to investments in irrigation systems, rural roads, and other infrastructure critical for agricultural development.
ASDP also promotes the use of modern machinery and technology to improve yields and reduce post-harvest losses.
3. Crop diversification.
Tanzania has achieved food security through diversification of its agricultural output, producing a wide variety of crops.
Maize is the staple crop, providing the country with a stable food supply.
It's also a key export to neighboring countries like Kenya, Uganda, and Rwanda. Rice is another important crop, grown predominantly in the central and coastal regions, with surplus rice often exported to the Horn of Africa.
Cassava and sorghum are also grown widely, especially in areas prone to drought.
These crops are crucial for food security and are more drought-tolerant than maize. Horticultural products, such as fruits and vegetables, have become increasingly important for export to regional markets and beyond.
4. Irrigation development. Tanzania has invested in irrigation infrastructure to make agriculture less dependent on rainfall, given that many parts of the country are susceptible to droughts. 5. Support for smallholder farmers. A significant portion of Tanzania's agricultural production comes from smallholder farmers. Policies have been introduced to improve access to credit, markets, and modern farming technologies for these farmers. 6. Food security and export strategy. Tanzania's food surplus has enabled it to export crops to neighboring countries, which face food insecurity due to droughts or other challenges. Tanzania exports maize to Kenya, Uganda, and Rwanda, rice to the Horn of Africa, horticultural products to Kenya, South Sudan, and beyond. The country's food security has been bolstered by improved post-harvest handling, which minimizes losses during storage and transport. This makes the country an attractive supplier to neighboring markets. 7. Regional trade agreements. As part of the East African Community, EAC, and Southern African Development Community, SADC, Tanzania benefits from regional trade agreements that facilitate the export of surplus food to other member countries. These agreements have reduced trade barriers and increased access to neighboring markets, boosting Tanzania's agricultural exports. 8. Climate-resilient agricultural practices. Tanzania has been increasingly focusing on climate-resilient agricultural practices, such as promoting drought-resistant crops and agroforestry systems. This helps mitigate the impact of climate change on agriculture, ensuring consistent food production. 9. Government investment in infrastructure. To improve access to markets, Tanzania has invested in rural road networks, storage facilities, and transportation systems. In conclusion, Tanzania's food security success is the result of a combination of government policies, agricultural diversification, technological adoption, and infrastructure development. This enables the country to not only meet its own food needs but also serve as a regional food supplier. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.